Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name's Katie, and if you are new to my channel, hey, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're back, welcome back. Today, I am here with the start of another epic level project. So you probably, if you've been around for a little while, you may have heard me talk about this project in passing, on and off for the past 6 months to a year at this point. But just, life happened, other big projects happened, and I am now finally at the place where I have some mental margin and some time to really dedicate to this project. So this is one of my big diamond painting bucket list things, which is I'm going to be converting a cross stitch pattern to a diamond painting. And what I have here for us today are all of the basic tools that I need to get started with this massive project. I'm sure there are going to be more that are added, but I thought let's go ahead and just start with a general unboxing of all these goodies. So I know that you may have lots and lots of questions related to the process of converting a cross stitch pattern to a diamond painting. And while this video I'm going to focus mostly just on the unboxing aspect of these things, please stay tuned. This is going to be a bit of a series where I sort of learn alongside all of you and share my findings and whatnot. So bear with me in that sense. But let me go ahead and show you. And don't worry, this is safe to show. This is the project that I am taking on because naturally I couldn't start with something smaller or slightly more manageable. This is called Dragon Race Into the Night. The chart is from Heaven and Earth Designs, and the artwork is by Rose Kahn. And look at how incredible this is. I fell in love with this artwork over a year ago, and I thought someday I'm going to convert that into a diamond painting because I think it would be so stunning. Now, this is a cross-stitch chart, so when you look at the finished design size, and you see this 750 width by 556 height, to convert that to diamond painting and the size of the diamond painting, you're going to divide each of these numbers by 4. What this translates into is a really heckin' large diamond painting, large enough that I actually divided the entire thing into 4 separate canvas panels, and each of the canvas panels is about 70 by 94 or 95 centimeters. And there are 4 of those. So this is going to be massive, but I thought by dividing this into 4 panels, kind of like on an axis here, hopefully that's going to make the process of working on these much more manageable. Now, what I did with this, and again, you're not going to see anything that is something you're not supposed to see. Like, you shouldn't be showing cross-stitch charts because those are copyrighted. But these are just floss usage charts and whatnot. I actually just sent these over to a company to source the canvas and the drills for me. There are a number of different ways that you can source your canvas and your drills. For this project, I sourced both the canvas and the drills from Cooper Diamonds. Now, just to give you guys the full context, I ordered these in May of 2021. So it has been a while. I'm a little bit nervous what shape these canvases may be in because these are going to be double-sided adhesive canvases, but it'll be okay. I wasn't planning on it taking quite this long for me to get to these projects, but that is okay. So one of the big appeals to me of sourcing through Cooper was that I really didn't have to do almost any work at all. I sent her over the floss usage chart and I talked to her a little bit about like the size of the canvases I wanted to work with and whatnot. And she did all the math for me as far as the amount of drills I was going to need and getting the canvases at the size that I wanted and whatnot. So, for that, I am super grateful. And honestly, like I said, for my first project, I didn't want to have to do all of the math myself. So there should be 4 of these canvases in here. And these are going to be blank canvases. By the way, Heaven and Earth Designs does offer, they have a section of their website entitled, oops, sorry to bump you there, Crown Jewel designs or crown jewel canvases, where they have some patterns, some cross-stitch patterns that they have also been able to license as diamond paintings. And you can order those through that section of their website. This is separate. This is from the cross-stitch pattern of their website. And so I sourced my canvases from elsewhere. I do believe that Heaven and Earth Designs now does offer blank canvases, so that is also an option. And like I said, I just want you to have the context that I ordered these in, like I said, in May of 2021, I believe. I found Brandy over at Cooper Diamond Art to be very responsive and very sweet and easy to work with. So I loved having such a positive experience with her. She made it super easy. And like I said, I was able to send the floss usage chart over to her and ask for her suggestions. And yeah, so I had also picked up the Heaven and Earth Designs pattern when they were running a sale. They do run sales from time to time. So be sure that you sign up for their email list as well as join their Facebook group. There's a Facebook group that's entirely dedicated to Heaven and Earth Designs diamond paintings. So I will be sure to link to that group below. I definitely recommend checking it out. There's some really, really helpful information in there and files in there and whatnot. So definitely take advantage. And lots of people that have experience with doing these cross-stitch conversions and other diamond painting projects. So, all right, we have 3 canvases so far unrolled. This last one is the tightest rolled. I guess it was on the inside. I don't want to cause any bubbles or rivers, but just looking at the back of the canvas, it looks like it's none the worse for the wear for having been inside that tube for the better part of 6 months at this point. So I am thankful for that. It was packaged well, it was rolled well, it was shipped in a secure, cardboard tube like you guys saw there. Okay, so we have these 4 canvases. Oh gosh, I keep having a moment of what have I gotten myself into? Let me go ahead and show you though. Let's take a look. Let me set this. I wanted to show you guys what this canvas is actually going to look like. So you can see that it is just going to have a blank grid on it. And there it is. And so yes, it is double-sided adhesive, but there is that grid. And I think those blue lines are 10 by 10. So yay, oh my gosh, I'm getting really excited. I'm not gonna pull back the covers on all of these right now, but I do notice that there is a note up at the top, the size of each of these. They gave me a little bit extra for the borders. So each of these canvases is 96 by 71, which like I said, I think that they added a centimeter or 2 for the border. So let me do a quick measurement though, because I'm curious to see if oh, there it is. If that is what the drill field measures. Yep, 96 on the nose, and then 71 on the nose. So it is measuring true to size for what's listed there. So yes, here are my canvases. And again, I ordered these through Cooper Diamonds. Also ordered through Cooper, and these did ship separately. This is my giant box of diamonds for this project. So again, I know that there are a number of different drill suppliers out there. This is just how I decided to order mine. I haven't had the chance to work with Cooper Diamonds just yet, but I have heard good things, so I'm very, very curious to see what this experience is like. So, holy cow! Look at all of those diamonds! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So, yep, here is all the info. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so they did include, that's funny, some toolkits. I'm laughing because I feel like if you're taking on a project like this, the toolkits, I mean, you could assume that like I have toolkits at this point. You guys, look at all these diamonds. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see an inventory sheet here on the top. One thing I don't personally love is that these are in these tiny baggies, but you know that does make it easier for them to be able to count out like exactly how many you're going to need, especially when you're going off of a floss usage chart. But that is kind of a lot of plastic. It's just a little bit of a pain to have to cut into all of those individually. But oh my gosh. All right, so that's right. Some of the DMC colors that are on the floss usage chart are not actually DMCs that are available in diamonds. And so they have done substitutions. My understanding is this is super, super common. So yes, you can see this is the number of packets needed based on the number of stitches. So they obviously round up because they can't give you 17.64 bags. Though in this case, they rounded down. We'll have to see. I hope that that doesn't mean that I'm going to be running low on any of these. I do have lots of spare diamonds in my stash, but I hope that I won't have to worry about using them. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to go through and try to individually inventory all of these, because I think that could be quite the time-consuming process. But you guys, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? I'm so excited. So by far the color that we have the most of is 310, 161 packets of 310. And then 158, there's a fair number of, and 798 as well. But like, look at all that 310. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So just taking a brief look, a lot of strand of 310 for us to look at. Ooh, is that all one long strand? Okay. Well, I just wanted to look and see how the quality looks on these. And I feel like so far from what I can see, so good. Checking the black because those can be the most problem prone. I see a couple of maybe tiny little tabs on a couple sticking off the sides, but hopefully that's not going to be an issue. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so there's our giant set of diamonds. I may pop in a time lapse here of me inventorying all of them. We will see. That may just be something that happens once I start kitting up. But let me shift these to the side. I just want to open up the last thing that I picked up that kind of felt like the last like necessary component for this project. And if you could tell, look at the on the tape from Prime Day, June 21st and 22nd. This has literally been sitting in the box since June of 2021. So after much research and asking around on Prime Day, very, very inexpensively, I was able to pick up a fire. Now, I had researched, and there is a way that you can add the Google Play Store to your fire that's all above board and everything, and then I'll be able to use Pattern Keeper, which I hear is an absolute must, and I thought, of course, with a project of this scope, I feel like that's just going to be a must-have, like absolutely going to be a must-have. So I am going to work on getting that all set to go on here, maybe while I'm starting the gradual process of kitting up. We will see what in the world that is going to look like. But you guys, I'm excited. This is it. This is all of these goodies. These have been sitting by my front door for the better part of 6 months at this point. And I'm so glad that I feel like I finally have the time and the mental margin to start this project. And I cannot wait. I know that this is going to be a long-term project. I don't know how long-term, but I'm looking at these canvases going, oh my goodness, yeah, this is going to take a while. So I'm planning to work on other projects concurrently with this one, not just work on this one alone. But I'm hoping that by splitting it into 4 panels, it's going to feel more manageable. But I'm excited to get everything loaded into Pattern Keeper. And I believe that page 1 starts up here in the top left corner. So you guys, I hope this was fun to get to see the very, very, very start of this huge project. I would love for you to join along with me. And of course, if you are a seasoned cross-stitch to diamond painting converter, feel free to share any tips that you have below in the comments. I'm excited to come up with some advice and thoughts of my own as we go along. But that being said, if you're not already subscribed and want to follow along on this epic level project with me, I would love to have you. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I share new videos. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Am I just kind of next level silly at this point? I mean, like I said, I can't resist epic level projects, and I really do think this one is going to be pretty fun. So anyway, my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this video and found it helpful, would you mind giving it a thumbs up before you head out? Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.